Hello, how are you, everybody? This is John with iiRcade Live number 36. Yeah, I invented a new way to do this now. Oh, this is amazing. So, after we had our sort of grand finale of our phase one, um, and which I thought was a lot of fun, and we're now entering phase two, sort of phase two, and we're hopefully right now we're getting back to normal. We'll get back to playing games together and things like that, and it got me really excited. So today is a great day. Today's a great day. Oh, how are you, everybody? My iiRcadians. Woo! Thank you so much for joining, everybody. John, how are you, my friend? Scott, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Today's a good day. Lots happening. Lots happening. Hello, Dave. How are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Kev, great. How are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. My tool, please don't scroll. Hey, Matt. How are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Dominic, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Hey, Gene. How are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Don't scroll my tool. My tool's continuously scrolling on me. See. Bob, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Mr. Jeff, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Great to see you. Retro Collect, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Kenny, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Mr. Michael, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Hey, Michael, I'm not sure if you sent me an email on the comment that you left last week regarding Xcity. And if you haven't, please let me know, or if you have, please let me know. We'll get that going. So thank you so much for that. Mr. Mark, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Scott, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. All my friends are here. Great. Billy, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Paul, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. I know. I cannot wait for October either. It'll be here. It'll be here. Believe it or not, it's already August. And it's approaching the end. It's already halfway. So I think time's flying by too quickly. Yeah, I hope so. I can't wait either myself. So that'll be awesome. Dominic, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Corey, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Oh, there's been a lot of buzz about iiRcade. I didn't know that. Please do tell. Please do tell. I would be very interested to find out. So thanks so much for that. Mr. Sam, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Mr. Mark, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Great to see you. Thomas, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Jason, how's it going? Thanks for joining, my friend. Awesome. Awesome. Everybody's here. Dan, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Wow. Paris, how's it going? Thanks for joining, my friend. Jeremy, how's it going? Okay, thank you so much for joining. CR, how are you? Thanks for joining. Marco, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Wow, all my friends are here. Fantastic. Ellen, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Hassan, how's it going? Thanks for joining. I think it's already October. At least I hope so. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. It's awesome to see you again on Tuesday. My favorite day, Tuesday and Friday. This is going to be fun today. We're going to make it fun. We sort of went back to normal after the grand finale that we had last week. So we closed that phase, and today we're starting a brand new one, which is going to be awesome, right? I feel really weird. Typically, when I get up, I'm sort of used to looking at, okay, what's the number right now? What's the number right now? I woke up this morning, and I'm like, what's the number? Oh, wait a second. We're done. So that was pretty cool. Hey, Steven, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining. Great to see you. Great to see you. We're just getting started. Kickstarter's over. Entering next phase, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done for the next phase. Been going crazy. I was initially planning on sort of taking the weekend off. Haven't done that in a while. Maybe a little too while. Was planning on it, but it didn't happen. There are too many things going on. So we're preparing for the next phase. So we'll go over that in a bit. Fortunately, the weather's really nice here. So I was sort of hoping to go outside one of these days, enjoy the weather. But we'll see. We'll see. If we get this done quickly then, hopefully. With that, I'll give you a little update. So we are working on BackerKit. We are sort of porting all our database over from Kickstarter over to BackerKit. So we're trying to set this up. I believe Kickstarter, I don't know if they're done or not. They're going through collection of the funds, as I'm told. I think I'm sort of stuck waiting until when it's done, about 10 days. So we'll see. Today's Tuesday. So hopefully soon. We did actually order half the parts to start looking into these. So manufacturing perspective. So we already ordered half of the parts. So it's already in the rolling, right? It's already going, which is cool. FCC testing is going very smoothly. Again, I think I quickly said it last time, but looking good. One of the issues that we were mostly concerned about, we passed. Whew. So those are some of the good news. And again, from our side, we're working on setting up BackerKit. And so once we're done, I have a meeting with them again tomorrow. So once you get that set up, you'll be getting your survey, and you'll be able to create your own BackerKit account and manage everything from there. It's going to be great. I've also gotten a lot of requests from my friends about, for example, I know Kickstarter still ended. Can I still upgrade and things like that? So we're going to try to look into see if we can set those up for you. And we'll keep you updated on that. Again, I'm having a conversation with them tomorrow, so we'll try to set them up for you. All right. That was BackerKit. Looking at my notes real quickly. I'm cheating a little bit. We are also working on updating our homepages. So what's going to happen from there is we're going to migrate, we're going to say, quote unquote, start pre-sales now. Finally, start our pre-sales. Pre-sales will be starting on our homepage. It will be at more expensive. It'll be more expensive than our Kickstarter prices. But it'll be less expensive than retail. So sort of going in the middle. And hopefully we can get this set up soon too. We'll be launching that pretty shortly. Again, I've been extremely going crazy for the last several days to set these up. So my sincere apologies for all the delays on responses in Kickstarter page, etc. I did see that there were really great comments happening there. And I have read a few, and which I really appreciated. And thank you so much, everybody, for the amazing comments that you left. Man, brought me to tears. You guys are gonna make me cry. Yeah, I will. I wanted to respond to them, but things kept on happening and things like that. And just, how many hours is this? 72 hours, I think. Just flew by. But I'll get to them once we are complete with our setup, which we'll work on ASAP. Cool. Again, I see that a lot more people joined. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. I'm so great to see you. I'm seeing all of my friends' names. I'm so happy. Great to see you again, everybody. Again, last Friday, we had some fun. Today, we'll have some fun as well. Today, we're going back to showing you some games. Same structure, 3 games with one of the Sega games included as one of them. So if you're ready, let's get to playing some games, shall we? Woo. Let me move over to my device. I'll be right back. Okay, I hope you can hear me. If I have any audio issues, please let me know. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, as usual, let me go over the features of iiRcade real quickly for those who are joining for the first time. And if you are, welcome. So nice to see you. And real quickly on the device, shown sort of up there, 2 speakers, 100 watts or AKA 1.21 gigawatts of powerful audio. situated right there. Underneath, you see 19 inches of beautiful display, as you can see right here. And below that, you see the premium arcade controllers right underneath. And there, first row, right below the display, you have the control buttons. First one is the power button. If you press slightly, it goes to sleep. If you press, it goes back up. If you press for 2 seconds, it will shut down. And then if you press it again, it comes back in 24 seconds, so that you can start playing under 30 seconds. Next to that, you have the coin button, player 1, player 2 start buttons. Next to that, you have the volume buttons, as you can see. And then next to that, you have menu and pause buttons. So during gameplay, if you press it, it'll pause. If you press again, it'll unpause. If you press and hold for 2 seconds, it'll come back to this menu so that you can play another game. Next to that, you have 3.5mm headset jack, so you can plug in your headset for when you're playing games at 3 a.m. like me. Or you can also connect to a wireless Bluetooth headset as well, which we support. Also, let me just get to menus real quickly. So the first menu is recent menu. Show you all the games that you have played recently. I played 3 games. And then all will show you all the different games that are installed on your device. Right now, I don't have too many. But I've been playing some of these games, which is great. Next to them, these are all alphabetically ordered per genre. So for example, under action, everything underneath that is also ordered in different genre. So you'll be able to easily find the games that you want to play. And of course, in settings, you have all different settings information that you can change. Above that, it'll tell you whether you're connected to internet or not. Right now, I'm too lazy to. Today I felt a little lazy, so I didn't connect it. But that is iiRcade. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. Otherwise, let us get to our first game, shall we? Let's have some fun. Woo. So today, what I wanted to do is sort of show you a game from the early 80s. And on the other side of the spectrum, show you a game from early 90s. And the last one sort of in the middle, which is a Sega game. So let's get started. First game that I want to show you is a game called Pop Flamer. I played it. I used to love these kind of games, right? This game is from 1983, where you're this. What was my character? I think I was a mouse. And you have to pop all the balloons, different balloons, and you have to avoid these different animals. And these games really brought me back, right? Again, to the era when I used to play games like Kangaroo or Congo Bongo. These games that really got me nostalgic. This style of games really brings me there. So I wanted to show you. This game is called Pop Flamer, 1982 game. Very cutesy, as you can see. You're this mouse. And you have to pop these balloons, right? And you really have to pop these balloons by squishing them from the top. And the other thing that you can do is shoot. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Typically, games from this era, there's not really too many games where you can shoot. I think this one's an exception. The other game that shoots that I remember is Puyan. If you remember Puyan, you're shooting to kill those wolves. You're a 3-liter pig. Oh, yeah. If you get hit by one of those rays, quote unquote, that this dinosaur fires, then you freeze. You have to freeze. So you have to avoid them. And these different animals, they have different weapons. And that dinosaur is a scary one for me. And by the way, the thing that I shot, if I run out, then I have to eat them, charge up from the bottom. And I think I just had some power, which I just lost. But anyway, let me go see. There's another one up at the top as well. And by the way, The game looks extremely simple, but it's really, really hard. See, I don't have too much ammo, so my shooting length is very short. If I go there, it's going to kill me. So I'm going to escape. I knew it. I knew it. Very simplistic game. These simple games tend to be a lot of fun. Again, brings us back to our nostalgia. Let me pop that balloon. There we go. All right. I'm going to try to solve this level. Let's see if I can do it. Yes. Getting there. Getting there. They're a cutie mouse. Oh, no. Oh, he almost had me. No. Pop. Yes. There we go. Another pop. Come on. Pop. Yes, yes. Pop. Oh, no, he froze me. Don't, no. Okay, I'm dead. Game over. But that was Pop Flavor. These kind of games really entertain me. Again, going back to my nostalgic days of 1980s, the kangaroo style. So that was fun. Pop Flavor coming to iiRcade at launch. So hope you guys like that one. Now let's take a time machine. Let's go all the way, not back, but forward. I would say, right? Forward to 1993. I want to show you a game that is more modern, and it's a platformer. I would say it's more of a shooter action game. It's called Spin Master. Have you guys heard of this game before, Spin Master? I haven't heard of it, but when I played it, it had a really good gameplay. So I wanted to show you. It has very good cartoony graphics. You can use 3 buttons: A to shoot, B to jump, and C for a special attack, which changes in every different level, which I thought was cool. Look at these graphics, right? Very cartoony, but more modern. The resolution itself is excellent. I think we had many different kind of games that had similar kind of graphics style. Let me jump. I want to get that. There we go. Now I have nunchucks. I can change my weapons like this. I love nunchucks, right? When I was young, I wanted to learn how to throw them, but they would never teach me. Now I have fire. Let me show you a special weapon when these bad guys come. Ready? Oh, that's a fire version. If I have another weapon, it will have a different type of, like for example, this. Now I have bombs. Oh, I run out of my juice. Anyway, if I press special power button now, then I will be able to throw really cool bombs. Yeah, I think this game has some special feel from both graphical perspective as well as gameplay perspective. Oh no! Oh my God! I did not expect that. All right, I'll just play for a little bit more. I think I'm almost dead. Oh, that was quick. Here, if I do, see, if I use my yo-yo to do my special power, right? Now I have had a glove and brings up different kind of special powers, which I think is cool. I think that maybe transforming a little bit. Let me just get this, and then I'll end it. Yeah, this kind of game always gets me excited, right? I'm a huge sort of beat 'em up action game kind of fan. All right, special. There you go. Especially games that have special weapons like that, right? It gets me really excited. So whenever I start playing these games, very difficult for me to stop. But they beat me. They beat me. I knew it would happen. But that was Spin Master from 1993, coming to iiRcade at launch. When you get your units in October, these both of these games will be available. Let me know if you have any questions. Now it's time for us to get into the Sega game of the day. Woo! As always, Sega game of the day. Where's my mouse? I'm looking for my mouse. I created a video. So let me quickly show you the video. Here we go. Ready, guys? Here's the video. All right, I'm back. I hope I have audio, and hope you enjoy that. Now this game is called Crackdown. One of the reasons why this game got me really intrigued, and by the way, I've not seen this game before until we licensed it, and when we tried it out, I can see why Sega recommended us to get this game strongly. It's different style, right? Different style, sort of new innovative style that they've tried that sort of fits with what iiRcade is trying to do. And basically, if you try this game, it feels more like, it gives you that feel of what is it? Sort of Metal Gear, the older Metal Gear games. It's pretty stealthy, and you have a mission, right? So this evil scientist, as always, is creating humanoids, right? Bio-human people, or soldier, robo soldiers out of people. And you're two people, it's two players, right? You're trying to stop them. And by going into his lab, and you need to blow up his lab, basically. So you need to set up these new generation time bombs. And when you set everything up for that level, it blows up. And great thing about this game, I'll show you. It is a System 24 game. And right now, the startup time is a little bit longer, but we're going to fix this. We're optimizing this right now as we speak. But it's a Sega System 24 game, which means the graphics are extremely enhanced. If you look at the quality of the graphics of this game, it's extremely sharp. It's very HD. And that's one of the things that got me really surprised. And this was a 1989 game as well, right? If a game is on System 24, you can expect these very sharp, very high performing, right? These kind of games. So let me show you. And by the way, the sound is great as well. I'll pump this up a little bit. Feels a little bit like Mr. James Bond. Now check this out. It's very stealthy, right? So I think if you get shot like once, you're dead. So when he has his back turned, I don't think he's turning. All right, I'm just gonna shoot him. No, see, one shot, you're dead. I need to get a gun. All right. It's hard. It's very hard. Now I'm looking for an X, and as you can see, oh, shoot the guy, shoot this guy. I'm gonna get more ammo, and I'm looking for an X. And if you look above, there's the map. So X is going to be up at the top, the first X. Trying to get there, right there. Gonna be a little bit stealthy, and I set my first bomb. Oh my god. All right. Where's my second X? Second X is on the other side. So when he's not looking, oh, all right, got him. All right. Yeah, I think this stealth element is, oh, I didn't expect him to come. It's a hard game. Let me just show you two-player real quickly. Right? So there's two-player. Let me set my bomb. And I don't have the other person with me, but if you play two players, I'm hoping that it's easier. Oh, there's the other X. I think if I set that and run away. Okay, now I need to escape. There's my escape. Let's see if I can. Yes, made it happen. So these bombs are gonna blow up. And I have destroyed this lab. But the bomb will blow up quicker than how it's going. It's usually much quicker. But anyway, that was Crackdown. I hope you enjoyed it. It's definitely a different kind of arcade game. Stealthy, more adventurous, and yet it's very mission-based. So it gives you a different kind of feeling, but it has got a lot of great thrills, just like regular arcade games. So I was very happy to receive this. Just be mesmerized by that level of details on the graphic for a 1993 game. I loved it. So that was Crackdown, coming to iiRcade at launch. I hope you enjoyed it. Now let me go back to my desk, and we'll do some great conversations. All right, everybody. How was that? I want to show you some little different kind of games. Early 80s and then late 90s in different sort of genre. And Crackdown, I think, was pretty unique, which when I played it, I really enjoyed. So I hope you liked it. Great. Let's have some conversations together. I've been waiting for this because I love having conversations with you. I'll look for some questions. If you have any questions, let me know. And because I think we're going into a different phase, I'm thinking that there may be sort of different kind of questions that may be raised. So we'll see. I just went back in my tool all the way up to start looking for questions, and I'm seeing a lot of hi boys, hey Mark. Let's see, going down. Hey, Jeremy, this is your first live, you say. Thank you so much for joining. So glad that you're here. Let me show. Jeremy, welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. We have a lot of fun here together, so we'll have some fun together. And let me just read this real quickly. I bought the Dragon's Lair, just wondering how many pieces it will be. Great question. Dragon's Lair will be bar top and stand. So it'll be 2 pieces. And I've watched all your videos 2 or 3 times. Oh my God, that's a lot. Thank you so much for that. I'm so glad to hear. You showed better games early. I was worried only retro will come. Thank you so much for that. iiRcade is actually about what is it? Being able to play the games that you know and used to, as well as trying new things, right? And this includes new experiences that are coming from modern games as well. So you'll be seeing a lot of that also. I've been getting a lot of requests, especially on the retro side. So I've been showing some of that, but you'll be seeing some more modern games as well. I'll get those included. So thank you so much for that. Going down the list. By the way, I'm so glad to hear that you like the modern games. I do too. Those are a lot of fun. Especially games like Beach Buggy Racing and things like that, right? It's like, I'm driving, gonna beat you. By the way, I hope you checked out Bomb Squad. That's a lot of fun. Going down the list. By the way, my sincere apologies if I haven't had a chance to say hi. But I want to let you know that from my heart is saying hi. Welcome. And thank you so much for joining. So I'm seeing a lot of my friends who joined after the greet, and it's gonna take a little while to say everybody's name, so I'll shorten that a little bit. But so great to see everybody here. So thank you so much for that. Mr. Scott, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Kickstarter took my screw money on Friday, so I hope it gets over to you soon. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm told that I don't see it until about 10 days later. After everybody else takes their share, then I get everything else that is left. So I'll let you know when I get it. And again, like we said, those are going into a special account, and they'll only be utilized for manufacturing new units. So we'll make sure that it goes into a great use. So thank you so much for that. Again, FYI, as I said, we've already ordered half the parts from our partners, so it's already started. It's going. It's happening. Woo! So excited. So exciting. I really can't wait to get this to you ASAP. I'm going to try to find some more ways to be able to show you these to you in person. Let me think about it a little bit on how to make that happen, because the COVID thing is not helping. I'm like, COVID, why don't you just go away so that I can show you our units? But let me try to find a way. Hope to be able to do that soon. Not virtual, but hopefully real thing. So we'll keep you updated if I'm able to find out. Going down the list, looking for questions. Mark, take us to 1993. Wasn't that a great time? That was when I was in college, and yeah. I went to a school sort of in the middle of nowhere. My parents, when they saw the school, they're like, "Oh my God, you really have to go here because right, so that you can study and not party." So I went there. I went to Purdue. Great school, beautiful school, and great school to study. Just a little boring. Just a little bit. But anyway, thanks to that, I was able to walk my path and get to where I am today. So I'm very thankful for the school. Boilermakers. Woo! I'm looking for questions. Let's see. Mr. Sam, how are you, my friend? That's so great to see you. Have I heard of it? I think you're talking about Spin Master. No. Will I be buying it? Definitely. Awesome. I love the game as well, my friend. I love the game. definitely worth a try. I think it's definitely worth a try. Let's see, going down the list. Mr. Game Librarian, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Jung, you should start another campaign after you finish this one for a custom made by you and Jung and Jung Jr. Kickstarter was hard, very, very hard. Everybody in my team literally didn't sleep during this time. So we were like sleep deprived, and we forgot how to sleep. So I felt really bad and very thankful for my team members at the same time. And if I tell them that, hey, let's do another campaign, they'll try to kill me. So let me settle them down a little bit until they forget about how difficult the campaign was. And then I'll think about it. It was hard. It was hard. It was a lot of fun and great outcome, and I'm very thankful. It was hard. It was hard. Going down the list. Let's see. Mr. Scott, how are you, my friend? So great to see you. I don't recall the name, but I think only one basketball game has been announced. I thank you so much. It's actually two, I think. I got to look and see. We have the Hoops 96 and Street Hoops, both in the list. I haven't shown you Street Hoops yet, and I'll plan on it. But it's another great game. And then, of course, a lot more planned soon. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. Sega. Oh, you know what I forgot to do in the video? Oh my god, I forgot to put that Sega tune in there. I meant to. Maybe I'll sing it for you. Sega. I knew I forgot something. But next one, where I'll be showing you our last Sega game for now. I'll make sure to put that in. I love the jingle, so it just gives me the jingle, if you know what I mean. Awesome. Mr. Gabe, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. Any announcement today? I was taking a nap. Awesome. Today, it's more about fun. Just wanted to have a conversation with you, have some fun, play some games. So today, I wanted this to be a relaxing day. The trend that I'm seeing is like when licenses come in, they sort of come in at the same time. And then there's the rest period. And then licenses come in all at once, and there's a rest period. So right now, I think it's a little bit of relaxing period so that we can get the operations, manufacturing, etc. going. And I think it worked perfectly. So right now, I do have a pile of games that I need to show you. So I'll be working on those. And then as they happen and as we have more announcements, I'll definitely let you know. I'll make sure I wake you up from your nap. Thank you for that. That's awesome. I need a nap too, by the way. Great. Going down the list, looking for questions. Oh my God. Mr. Retro Collect, welcome back with your plus questions. Any updates on Ikari Warriors, Smash TV, Heavy Barrel? As we know, these games will play perfectly as twin stick games. We really want one of the controllers to act as a directional fire button. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. Still looking into it. Again, the licensing is something that takes a long time to do. So it sort of requires more time. And also, we have a list of gazillion games that we get requests for. So we're definitely looking into these. Especially these games are awesome games, right? Ikari Warriors, Smash TV, Heavy Barrel. So we're looking into these. As we said, we are definitely looking into utilizing twin stick capabilities extremely well. So we will make it happen. We will definitely make it happen, and we're working on it. We'll let you know as soon as we have it. Yep. Thank you so much for that. And we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Did I say we're gonna make it happen? Awesome. Thank you. Going down the list. Let's see. Oh, my tool just scrolled up again. I see a couple of questions. Awesome. Actually, more than a couple of questions. Let's see. Oh, my Gumbird, fellow Gumbird fan. I really, really love Gumbird. I think I showed this game before, but this is one game that you really have to try. It's a game with a lot of thrill, and you will enjoy a lot. It's a shooter that feels like an anime, and also it has storyline. A shooter that has storyline always works. So I really love Gunbird, and especially because this is also preloaded too. I hope you enjoy it because I'm having a blast. Going down the list. Oh my God, Nathan, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. And you just asked one of the most difficult questions for me. What is your current favorite game currently available on iiRcade? It's much easier for me to say about 100 than 1. Especially it changes every single day. So that's one of the reasons why. Right now, I'm really enjoying Kango Bango. So Kango Bango, it's bringing me back. So if we talk about last weekend and today, it'll be Kango Bango. Tomorrow it'll probably change. Before Kango Bango, I was playing a lot of Cyber Police eSport too. Playing some of that. I've been playing Space Harrier, which was awesome. And of course, Shadow Dancer. I've been playing a lot of that before then too. So during the past week, I've been having fun. I've been having fun. But also a lot of great modern games that I played a lot in the past months. The Riptide, I'm always playing. Riptide GP Renegade, that's always fun. Admar is amazing. Play a lot of Double Dragon, of course. And a Beach Buggy as well, played a lot, especially with my son. And last but not least, Bomb Squad. So, but I do, it changes from every day. It changes every day. So it's a very difficult question for me. But it's awesome. Hope that answered your question. Thank you for that. Going down the list. Another question, Mr. Retro Collect, with a lot of pluses. Since Kickstarter ended, how many actual customers did you get? How many are in and how many depledged? That's a fantastic question. I do not know yet. I'm told that I'll probably have access after that 10-day period is over. And right now we're making the port of the database over to BackerKit and trying to get the information too. Not quite there yet, but as soon as I find out, I'll let you know. From number of backer perspective, we have 1482. And little behind story. There were many people who depledged. And this happens in any kind of Kickstarter campaign. And I was talking to some of the other people who were in the Kickstarter campaign at the same time, and some of the people were very discouraged because people were depledging. Like, if you blink an eye, like 10 people depledged and things like that. And for me too, it was discouraging, but at the same time, I sort of expected that to happen. So it wasn't too bad for me. Other people who were doing this for first time, they were pretty depressed. So, right, I was trying to make them happy. And we got through this together. But if we didn't have people who depledged, we would have been over 1 million. That's how big it was. We would have been over 1 million. And one thing about it is, of course, again, we did not run this campaign globally, right? And we only ran this campaign only for North America and a little bit of Korea, but we didn't do anything in Korea. We focused mostly on North America. And if we did go worldwide, I think the campaign would have been much bigger. But I think overall, the result that we have is great. And as soon as we have more information, statistics, I will share them with you. Coming soon, maybe in about a week or so. So we'll let you know. Thank you for that. Jeff, how are you, my friend? I propose Friday night arcade online events. Bomb Squad Fridays, like maybe 7 p.m. PST. Totally agree. Totally agree. And we will make that happen. Arcade is about partying, right? Woo, party. We will set up some party sessions. We'll keep you updated. So thank you so much for that. It is a great idea. Going down the list, looking for questions. Here's another question. Kenny, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Question, John, will you adopt another cabinet style for next year? Never know. Anything is possible. Sort of like the current style. But we'll see. We'll see. It also depends on different experiences too. And we'll keep you updated. We'll keep you updated. I always say anything is possible. So stay tuned. So thank you so much for the great question. John, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for joining. Let me get to your question. Yours has a different style with stars. So that's awesome. Has there been any discussion on replacement parts, upgrade, and such? Great question. Thank you so much for that. I think there can be two different ways to look at this question, right? I think one of them is replacement parts for if it was bad. And the other part, I think, is for if you want to really do upgrades, right? So the conversations on this are going on as we speak right now internally. And as we said, we have a new person who will be joining hopefully next week. To take care of shipping and other operations. He'll be in charge of operations. And as part of that, all these will be discussed and he'll be in charge of that. So lots of great things will be coming. And as we focus shift our focus from Kickstarter to manufacturing and operations. And of course, again, game licensing. A lot of these will happen during this time. We still have about 2 months to go. So we'll be putting a lot of focus on this. So let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, this was a great question. So thank you for that. Going down the list. I see a question mark. Thomas, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Would love to pre-order some games for iiRcade. Will the game app store go live prior to the cabinet shipping? Great question. So thank you so much for that. I'll give you some info. And by the way, guys, if I stutter a little bit, that means I haven't slept for a while. So everybody is able to spot when I haven't slept. So you'll be able to as well. But I'm okay. I am having my juice to wake me up. So I'm good. Let's see. So right now, we're going through a redesign of our application. So what we did is initial version of the app. I'll show you. Where's my app? Oh, here we go. Ta-da! iiRcade app. Like this. So this version that I have installed here right now is an older version, a really, really older version. And if I put in my ID and password, or you can create your own, then I can log in. And if I log in, I am like this older version. I was able to see the games getting listed, and I've shown this in one of my previous videos when we had that up and running. Now what's happening is now that all the functionalities are working, we're doing a complete revamp of the UI. The new UI will be amazing. And we're adding a lot of great functionalities, and with focus on easy, simple, right? One of the things that we're trying to promote is making it simple so that anybody can use it. And that's where we're putting a lot of focus. So this new UI design is happening, and when it becomes available, I'll definitely show it to you. And I'm sure you love it, because when I first saw it, I'm like, wow, that was awesome. And this new UI was designed by somebody who's an expert. Really amazing. So looking forward to that. And again, when it becomes available, I'll show you. So thank you so much for that. Going down. Oh, I see another question with stars. Question: why can't time go faster so we could all get our arcades now? Great question, my friend. I think this is a fault of what's his name? Doc. Not Marty McFly, but the Doc. I think he's the one who destroyed the time machine. And if we still had that, then we would go back to the future and get our units. But time, I'm sure, will fly by real quickly. And during this time, we'll have a lot of fun in these sessions together. We'll play games together, and I'll show you more games and things like that. And we'll make sure that time flies by. So thank you so much for that. I actually, quite honestly, can't wait either. I'm very excited to be able to deliver this to you ASAP so that you can try it, and I sort of want to see your jaws drop. 2 months to go. 2 months to go. It'll fly by quickly. Thanks for that. Going down the list, Mr. Mark. I see questions with question marks, which is great. Is there a way they can have your voice on the iiRcade game? So when we select the game, your voice will be coming and saying, "Awesome game, my friend. Awesome game, my friend." That would be so awesome. Thank you so much for that, Mark. Appreciate it. If I do that, first of all, my wife may kill me. Second of all, my teammates may kill me. Third of all, my kids may kill me too. So I sort of want to live a little bit longer. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I'm sure, actually, my family members, I'm very sure will have much better voice than I do. So maybe we'll do a voice contest and put somebody's voice in there. It is a great idea. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Going down the list, Stacia, how are you? Thank you so much for joining, my friend. Hi, Jong and everyone. Question: will the iiRcade be compatible with light guns for shooting games? Great question. Great question. This one, I'll just leave it at anything is possible in the future. But one of our big missions is to be able to bring innovations. So I am aware that there are other light gun compatibilities coming in other cabinets. What we want to do is something that's extremely exciting, extremely exciting. So you'll probably see when we do make this happen. But we will, for now, I'll say on this question, anything's possible. And we'll look into see. Yeah, we'll look into see. I'll just leave it there for now. So thank you for that. And my tool, of course, just scrolled up for me. Let me just go back to where I was and looking for more questions. But we're getting some great questions today, so I'm very happy. A lot of comments today too. Wow. Let's see. Brad, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Any thoughts on sports games? Of course. I love them. And we're going to be putting a lot of focus on bringing some great sports games too. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for that. Daniel, how are you, my friend? OG question is the day with a dollar sign and stars. Awesome, looks great. John, when is the family reunion? I'm ready to share some beers with you and game. We're on, my friend. We're on. But seriously, if you could choose between Midway Games or Capcom, who would be your choice? Obviously, in this scenario, you can only choose one, and why? Oh my God, that's a hard one. Wow, that is a hard one. I like the first question better because it's easier. When is a family reunion? We'll try to make it soon. We'll try to make it happen soon. Second question is hard because they're both two of my favorite companies. Wow. Let me think about this a little bit. I'll differ. Especially, you don't want Midway or Capcom watching this video and say, "Hey, you picked the other guy. I'm not gonna give you my game." So I'll answer it from my heart, so you can listen to my heart and what my heart is saying. Thank you for the great question. Let's see. Christina, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Any idea when you plan to launch on Amazon? Great question. Probably sometime end of this year. I'm really hoping that we can do something on holiday. So we'll let you know. We'll keep you updated. But that's our current plan. So thank you for the great question. Let me get to Brad's question. It's a long question. How are you, Brad? Thanks for joining, my friend. Question, is the hardware powerful enough to run Dreamcast games from Sega? The Dreamcast has some of the best arcade ports. Soul Calibur, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Very excited for the future of arcade. Thank you so much. That's a great question. Let me answer it this way. I don't know, because I never tried it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Because I've thrown something that are much more powerful and it ran smoothly. So I've never tried it, but again, I wouldn't be surprised. So thank you for your great question. This machine here that I have in front of me, and we made it, but it sometimes surprises me a lot. So great to see. So great to see. Let's see. I see another question. Kenny, let's get to your question. Question, John, what size stool would be perfect for the complete bar top and stand? Great question. Wow. I gotta do some measurements. Quite honestly, I'm not an expert in stools. I mean, I bought two, so I do have two, and I'm using them all the time. But I'm not an expert in stools. So maybe I'm not the best person to answer, but if I figure out, I'll let you know. If I figure out, I'll let you know. So thanks for the great question. Let's see. Going down. John, it's your question. Question with SNK off the table as they are releasing their own cab. What is another dev you really want to get? Great question. First of all, it's not SNK that's releasing it. It's somebody else. And what's the best way to put it? I personally feel SNK is still open. So we'll continue pushing. We'll continue pushing. I really want SNK on board. Let me put it that way. So we'll continue pushing. Not there yet, but finger crossed. And anything is possible, my friends. Thank you for that. Scott. iiRcade. Make it happen. Woo! We'll look into it just because it's your request. We'll look into it. I love the name though, iiRcade. Thank you for that. That was great. That was great. See, let's go to next question. Kev, great. How are you, my friend? Question: How is Dragon Slayer conversion along? It's going. It's going. So as we make our progress, we have to get approval from the original license holders, right? The game companies. So we are talking to them to get some approvals of our what we want to do, and the process is taking time. That process always takes time. So there's going to be some back and forth and things like that. So it's going. It's going a little slowly, but it's going. But I think again that's nature of how game licensing happens. So we'll continue moving along, and as we make it happen, we'll keep you updated. So thank you for that. Let's see, going down the list. Looking for. Oh, I see another question, Mr. Retro Collect. Let's get to your question. When we all get to meet you, John, we can do 6-foot distance in the restaurant. That sounds great. Quite honestly, I would love to. I really want to. And especially, I want to hold a game and I would say drink night. I want to make this more family-friendly conversation. So I'll just say game and drink night. That's going to be a lot of fun. We want to plan some fun events together, right? So first, number one, I really, really want to meet you in person. I personally would prefer the adult drink. So, but we'll definitely let's definitely plan something together to make that happen. I really want to meet you, and we should play some games together, and we should have some drinks together. So let's definitely plan something. So thank you so much for that. Love it. Going down the list. Looking for questions. Oh, thank you, Doc Brown. Doc Brown. See, Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies, and right, and I watched this with my children several times too, and I have these the famous words that memorized, and sometimes what's the best way to put it? My heart is faster than my brain, so my heart knows what it is, but my brain forgot. So sometimes that happens. But one of these days, I'll get some sleep and return to myself. Stay tuned. Going down the list. Let's see. And my tool again jumped up again. So sorry for that. Just scrolling up real quickly to make sure if there are any other questions. Oh, Rachel Collect. Can you please cough time? You sound too perfect. Maybe I'm an imposter, right? John doesn't know how to do this. I'm an imposter. Evil twin brother. Thank you. That was awesome. Appreciate it. Let's see. Going down the list real quickly. See, a lot of great comments. I really appreciate these comments. So thank you so much for these. Going down the list. Let's get to Evans. How's it going, Evan? Thanks for joining, my friend. Any new Sega titles? I was interested in Die Hard Arcade. Thanks for the question. Licensing takes a long time. Great thing is now we are in with Sega. We will be having a lot more great conversations with them, obviously. And I think, and there's definitely next rounds. I think the next step is for us to launch and get sales of our current Sega games, because they are right. The games from our first round haven't been sold yet, right? From their perspective, so we want to make sure that we get great sales and of their games, and then we go to second round. We'll get some more games, and as these games become more saturated, then we'll get more set of games and so forth. Unfortunately, licensing takes a long time, and we do need to launch and start selling their games, and then we'll be able to bring more games in. We'll have more conversations with them to bring more games in. But again, next step is for us to launch. So we'll focus on launching, and we'll make it happen. So thank you so much for that. Going down the list, I think we're almost there. I think. Let's see. Gene, when is the next trivia day? Thank you so much. I wanted to do one today, quite honestly, but didn't have a chance to prepare. So my apologies for that. We still do have a lot of t-shirts and hoodies to give away. So we'll do them more often. I'll set something up. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. Going down the list, I think we're almost to the end. Let's see. Paul, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. Love your picture, by the way. Hi, Jong, my friend and family. Did you see my question? My apologies. I may have missed it. Just going up to check. Yeah, unfortunately, my tool just scrolls up really quickly on its own, and I'm sure I missed a lot of questions. Here we go. Thank you. I think I found it. Hi, John, my friend and family. Will the people like myself machines have our backer numbers and your signature on them that are the first 100 backers? Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. As promised. Now that we are done with Kickstarter, and we can start focusing on manufacturing and others, and especially as my operation person comes in, we'll be having a lot more discussions on how to make this happen the best way possible. But we'll make it happen. Definitely we'll make it happen. So thank you so much for that. That was a great question. Appreciate it. Going down the list, I thought I saw another question too while I was scrolling up that I missed. I just want to make sure that I cover everybody's questions. Here's another question. SG Miola, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Final question. Doesn't have to be, by the way. You can please don't feel. Please feel free to ask questions whenever, because I'm very happy to see these questions and would love to answer all your questions. Will DL2 and Space Ace be available for purchase and launch? That's a great question. I think it depends. Our goal is to make that happen, but because we want to sort of make these games optimized for iiRcade, and at the same time, we have all these permission thing that we have to get with the license holders. It's taking a while, so we'll see. We're gonna try to release, make this best experience for iiRcade, get approvals from our license holders, and try to make it happen as quick as we can. And again, our goal is to make it happen by launch, but it depends on how quickly you can make this happen. It will depend on that. So we'll keep you updated on this. So thank you so much. Again, our goal is to have them available at launch, and we'll try to work it as quickly as we can. So thank you for that. Let's see. I see another question. Seth, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. I love the way how you put question there. That's really it's great design. So thank you for that. You may have answered this question in a previous live stream. It's okay, by the way, to re-ask questions. Not a problem at all. But is there any plans or timeline for offering additional custom graphics for our cabinets? Great question. Great question. We'll see. It all depends, because there's so many different elements that are associated with making this happen, including getting the graphic licensed. That's always a very difficult part, and the part that takes a very long time to make happen too. So we'll see. Maybe not for the launch time, but maybe in the future. We'll see. One thing that I can tell you is we heard you. And we were so glad to see that everybody here loved Dragon Slayer cabinet, as well as the Black cabinet, Black Edition cabinet. And with that, we'll look into more to see if we can bring you more. So we'll keep you updated on that. Stay tuned. So thank you for that. Going down the list, I think we're at 1 hour and 12 minutes already. Wow. Time flies. Let me cover some of the questions at the end. I think we're almost to the end. And we'll end it for the day afterwards. Let's see. Scott, you're awesome. Jung is the IR champion. IR champion. Woo! I will try to claim the title after you'll get your units and we play Bomb Squad together. Yeah, maybe I'll create a championship belt, championship belt, and wear it proudly with iiR mark in the center. That'll be awesome. Thank you for that. Sam, question John with fire. Oh my God, this question must be very hot. I had to read it. Let me read it. Even though we didn't make the $1 million stretch mark, will you one day still be able to tell us what you were planning if we had made 1 million? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. We had some really cool features, like really cool stretch goals planned for 1 million. Someday I'll tell you. Someday I'll tell you. But yeah, someday I'll tell you. For now, we'll focus on launching the device. Thank you for that. But yeah, someday I will tell you. I'm scrolling up. Let's see. Steve, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Love your picture, by the way. What do you expect for game pricing? Similar to mobile games or console PC? Great question. I think it's going to be closer to, I don't want to say mobile, because mobile games have different model where mostly it's just given away for free, and they have in-app purchases, and I really don't like that model. But it's not gonna be console PC pricing. Right now we're looking at anywhere from $2.99 to $14.99, depending on the game. So it's gonna be so much cheaper than console and PC, definitely. So it'll be cool. It'll be good. We're trying to make it as affordable as possible, and that's one of the big goals, because we want to try new experiences, try new games, and enjoy them. And in order to make that happen, if we make it like $60. I don't think that's gonna be. I think that's not what we're trying to do. Let's put it that way. We want you to be able to affordably try these out and really enjoy them, and that's what iiRcade is about. So we're gonna make them affordable. So hope that answered your question. Let's see, going down the list. Oh, Retro Collect, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. I also want to say thank you to you and everybody in our family for being you, and we're making this dream happen together. So I'm very happy that we're on this journey together. It feels like we're in Lord of Rings together, and we are marching toward saving the world together. So it's a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, let's see, going down the list. My Mr. Mac, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. Now I understand why Jung has always been excited for everyone to see iiRcade in person. Thank you, Jung, for such a privilege. Um, I think there was something else before this, right? Um, let me go back. um, so Mac, who also lives in Chicagoland, great friend of mine, and came over to my house over the weekend, and he came into my basement dungeon and saw our device. Let's see. It was wonderful to see it in person after watching so many videos. It really looks very good. Gameplay is awesome. The speakers are, as Jung has repeatedly said, amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. There was no way to talk while playing, even though everybody was so loud. I could feel the sound in the cabinet giving feedback while sounding fantastic. Thank you so much. Overall, it was tremendously immersive experience. Yeah, he was able to see the device. There was one more after that. Now I understand why Jung has always been excited for everybody to see iiRcade in person. Thank you, Jung, for such a privilege to see your dream in real life. Thank you so much, Mac. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a big privilege for me to be able to show you as well. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. One of the things that I do want to make happen is once I set up our office and drink there, and I want to show you our device. So we'll try to set something up, but it'll be amazing. It'll be awesome. Thank you for that. Let's see, going down the list real quickly. I know I went over a little time. I'll try to cover maybe 3-4 questions, and I'll end it for the day. Next question I see. And my sincere apologies. I don't know what happened. I must have gotten disconnected somehow. So sincere apologies for that. I'm back. Let me get rid of this. Let me just get to maybe a couple more questions, and we'll end it for the day. I'm just scrolling up to see questions. Let's see. I see one question. Pete, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. John, question. When are you going to get more than 2 hours of sleep? My God, I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon. Thank you for that. Also, sorry for repeated question. It's not okay. I'm sorry. It's not a problem. You can ask your questions anytime you want, and it can be repeat questions. So please feel free to ask any questions at any time. What is jukebox mode? Is that like chicken a la mode or Depeche? Did you mean Depeche mode? Yeah. So I think the question's about asking what the feature does. It just to explain, it's basically turns your iiRcade device into jukebox, right? So if you remember going to restaurants and putting in a quarter to listen to music while you're eating and things like that, this kind of jukebox, that's a similar kind of experience that we want to bring. Except of course you don't put in quarters, but basically you're connecting your Bluetooth device, like your phone and things like that, to iiRcade, and iiRcade becomes your jukebox for you, where you're able to play your favorite music and some other stuff. I've read some creative ideas such as audiobooks, etc. You can connect and play that through iiRcade. iiRcade does have 1.21 gigawatts of powerful sound, and might as well utilize it, right? So that's what jukebox mode is about. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. So thank you so much for that. Going down the list, let me just try to find maybe a couple of more questions. See. Eric, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Question with a lot of dollar signs. I'm sorry I missed the info about basketball games. It's okay. Did you say Street Hoops and Hoops 96 is available in the iiRcade already? Yes, it is. Those two are, I think they are really great basketball games, and we are going to be focusing a lot on sports category. So we're going to be working to bring a lot more sports game for you. So stay tuned. Let's see, going down the list. There. See, bottom two questions. I'll let me look at to that and maybe end for the day. Retro Collect, is jukebox really a karaoke mode? Can you do something to make it a karaoke mode? Great question. It's not karaoke mode, but anything is possible in the future. Let me just leave it there. Thank you for that. See, there's a question right below. Daniel, how are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. Are you able to let us know which developers you're chasing? Would really like to know if you're going to be after the big Japanese developers. Thanks for the great question. Legally, I'm not able to. But once we are able to, I will definitely let you know. We are talking to some great companies. So we'll keep you updated. I just want to say you're allowed to be excited. You're allowed to be excited. But so we're going to be bringing a lots of great excitement going forward. So stay tuned. Thank you for that. See. I see a question without question. So I guess maybe that was the question. But thank you so much. I think that's probably the last question I see. And oh, here we go. Let's just one more question and we'll end it for the day. Question, please tell us again about the signing of the cabinet. Oh, I want your signature back, your number in gold. Thank you so much. I think the signing will probably happen inside, so that it doesn't distract your beautiful design of the device. But we'll try to make it really cool, so that whenever you want to have a look, all you have to do is open the back and just look, and it'll be there. So we'll try to make it really cool. So thanks for that. Appreciate it. Just one more question just came. Let me just get to this question, and then we'll end it for the day. When do you expect to ship the Super Early Bird Arcade? Canada. Oh, thank you so much for the great question. Right now, our device is currently planned to arrive in the docks in LA, which is where our warehouse is, and at the end of October. And then from there, we'll be shipping them out. So depending on where you're located, it'll just be the transit time after that. And we're going to try to fulfill the units as soon as we can, and we'll definitely keep you updated on that. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. I just see one more question at the end. Sorry, let me just get to it real quick. How does world domination feel? Woo! You know how it feels. Thank you for that. Man, you just made me feel really good. It feels good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. For that, I think we're almost to the 90-minute mark. We did go a little over, and I really appreciate staying with me for a very long time. I try to keep it maybe under an hour or so, and we always go over. Just a lot of fun, you know. When you're having fun, the time just flies by real quickly. And I think that's what's happening every session. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to everybody for making this fun. I'm really having a blast having these awesome gameplays and conversations with you. So thank you so much for that. And I think just like that, time probably will fly by really quickly. And before you know it, we'll be playing Bomb Squad together. So I'm really looking forward to that day. Thank you so much again, everybody, for joining today. I really appreciate it. And another one coming this Friday. We'll have some more fun. I'll prepare some more games that we can play together and things like that. So thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate it. Have a lot of fun. Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you again on Friday. Woo. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you in about 3 days. Thanks.